Okay, guys, you got me. I was wrong. This is the best way to make silver fast in Skull and Bones. The other method I showed, I think, is probably still the second best, but this is why I asked you guys to leave comments below so we could try and experiment in figuring out what is the actual best method once and for all. Okay, so this method requires no fighting at all. Okay, it does require a bit of manipulation. And it requires you to become a merchant as opposed to a pirate. All right. And if that's interesting to you, keep watching. Please give it a thumbs up and a sub. Let's go ahead and teach you what this method is. First things first, the bottom right of the map, there is called outpost called Dutchman's Camp. All right. You're going to fast travel there. All right. You are going to move up here and you are going to look for a very specific vendor. I think you guys can already see where this is going here. All right. And I guess before we get started, I'll show you how much cash we have. 671. Call 670,000. Okay. Put all of your stuff in your cargo. You're not going to need it. Literally all of it. Except for maybe the treasure maps. All right. Sorry, not cargo. Put everything in your cargo to the warehouse. All right. Then you're going to go and talk to this rogue trader. You're going to buy brandy, wine, gin, painting. Pretty much everything that has a green bottom arrow. All right. You are going to fast travel then to the outpost directly to the west of it, Grand-Fet. We are going to do the same thing. All right. So there's a rogue trader here. We're gonna go buy the same thing. Note that there is some RNG involved here. As you can see, not everything spawned. Okay, now that we've done that one cycle, we're gonna call that one cycle. You're gonna go quit out to the main menu. What this does is actually allow the vendors to restock their items. All right, go ahead and continue. So once we relog here, what should happen is that you can go back to that rogue trader once again, buy a new set of items. Okay, this is very, very important. Buy a new set of items. This is easily the easiest way. I mean, absolutely no combat. Like I said, see, there's no painting on this one. Then we're gonna go fast travel to Dutchman's camp. And by this point, you should be able to see a pattern here of fast traveling between Dutchman's camp and the Falaise outpost there. And all you're really going to be doing is buying stuff. I'm going to do this for maybe, I don't know, 10-ish minutes, and then I'll tell you where to sell them. If you want to just know where to sell them, go ahead and skip ahead. But I do want to try to fill up my inventory here just to show you how powerful it is. Here we go. Here's another cycle. We are going to quit out. So again, we started with 670,000 silver, and we are going to end it with a lot more. This is the easiest. Again, there's no fighting. You could literally do this probably at the lowest level, as long as you have actually discovered the outpost for which uh, you need to sell these items at. And this is basically trading. I am 100% confident they're going to patch this, but I have ran into a bunch of people literally in the same world doing this thing. So I think this is relatively well known, but I figured I should give this method to you guys so you can figure out how to stop your silver problems. You can see I pretty much got everything funded here. Look at this, I funded highest one. It doesn't matter, dude. Oh, I probably shouldn't have funded it because now we ruined our experiment. Okay, in any case, we're still gonna get I don't know how much it cost me to fund that. Okay, so this one is a little bit bugged out. It didn't reset the what do you call it? It didn't reset the merchandise, but that's all right. So you just quit out and go back in again. I think that happens when you end up getting cycled back into the same server. I believe that's how it works. I can't confirm it. Obviously, I don't know what happens in the back end there, but that has happened to me occasionally, where the vendor stock did not replenish. But I can just show you the power of this, guys. Just literally hang on. This is amazing. You're just gonna do, I don't know, 5 to 8 cycles of this one. You should have your inventory full, and then you go ahead and sell everything. Okay, that one was not good RNG for us. Only 24 brandy. I think painting is the jackpot though. I think painting sells the most as far as money goes. It is also one of the last ones we have to make 3 stops. All right. Okay, the game is trolling us here. He's just giving us some brandy, but that's all right. Those also still make money. And you might think that like, hey, you're fast traveling an awful lot with between these points. Not only that, you also will probably fast travel to wherever you're selling this to. Are you sure you're making enough money? The answer is absolutely yes. And I did screw up the little experiment we have of 671 because I funded uh, some manufactories. Um, but I didn't want to leave those manufactories hanging. So that's what you guys get. Here we go. Jackpot of the painting. Gave us 17 there. And sometimes I forget like whether I've already relogged or not, but it doesn't matter if you've relogged or not. You have to fast travel anyway, so it's just some ordering. I guess you kind of miss out on the steps here. So hopefully I didn't mess this up. We can still buy something from this rogue trader. This is the rogue trader Dutchman's Method. There we go. All right, now it's time to relog once again. You guys can see the pattern here. Literally so easy. I bet some dude has a macro out there doing this, but let us keep doing this. Okay. We basically became a merchant, right? Like we are instead of us being a pirate, we became a merchant. So, is there anything you guys have to say about being a merchant? Do you guys enjoy the merchant's life? No plundering. You're just doing an honest day's work of trading with this guy, you know? Like you just really want to buy his paintings. We're about halfway through. We're about halfway through cycling, as far as like the weight goes. I mean, technically, you could keep doing this all day and just keep it in your cargo. But I find, as far as just like demonstration goes, like this is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, now we're gonna cycle here. Yeah, I mean, clearly trading is an intended mechanic of the game, right? You guys disagree? Which is also kind of funny because there's literally people on Discord. Uh-oh, when this top right sign pops up, it usually means we did not get restocked. Okay, and we got restocked. Nice.
Come back anytime. That sounds like bad business.
Now you might ask a question, why is it these two settlements outposts that you guys are going to? Well, these two have these things. I think it's just that simple. I'm sure there's probably outposts that have other things, but these four commodities is basically really what you're looking for.
You dealt him a right
Well,
scraggly.
people will do anything
Who's
to
got
make
money
cash here. I
now?
mean, you literally on the Discord. Okay, this one got bugged here. There's no refresh on that one. We're almost done, guys. Just hang in there. Oh, here we go. We got hit with a matchmaking failure. Uh, just to be clear, I don't think that has any bearing on what we're doing here. It's just basically like we didn't cause that at all. It was just a random thing because they're still trying to figure it out. You know, they just launched less than a week ago. Oh no, we have this thing in the top right once again. Okay, hopefully this guy has restocked his wares because I really want to buy his paintings.
Is that who I think? Yes.
Okay, this one still has not restocked his wares. Okay, let's go ahead and just fast travel to Grand-Fet anyway. That's kind of odd. I think that's more of a server bug than the intended mechanic here.
A fine pirate. Hey,
There we go. Now let's server cycle because that vendor server has ran out. So we have to go to a new server. Oh, that's a cool wallpaper, guys. It's like watercolor. All right, so this person should have restocked us for us.
You dealt him
I
a
can tell
right
from a glance. Howdy.
Okay, this is not
Come back anytime.
looks like didn't restart with the whole server cycle thing. So again, it is as you've seen here, it is prone to some server side issues, but not because the method is flawed, right? And even then, even with those server side issues, what you're going to find out is again, this is the most efficient way to make money, keep your manufactories up and running. I do have a strong suspicion that Ubisoft will recognize that the manufacturing system is just too onerous for people,
A
and
fine pirate.
I'm
Hey,
assuming they're gonna have some ideas to change that. Okay, I think they have caught on to us here. Let's see. Okay, if this doesn't show up, we'll just fast travel to Dutchman's again. If that's still empty, yeah, let's just say there may have been some server side issues happening, and we'll just show you where to sell them.
listen, I'm not jesting for a laugh. I can tell from a glance. Howdy.
There we go.
Return
All right.
soon, eh?
Yeah, so sometimes, again, the whole, as you saw, we're server cycling perfectly. It's just, we got unlucky with a couple of those where the vendors didn't have anything. So again, not perfect, still the best. And my other method is if you actually want to do some battling to earn your silver, the other method is certainly, nothing to sneeze at. It's a good
You
method.
look. Yes.
It's probably more fun too, especially if you're combining it with like pieces of a gathering. All right, just a few more. We're getting there. 671 was our number to beat. It's actually a little bit less than 671 because Again, spend some money on the manufactory upkeep there, which I would assume to be in the range of like 6 to 10,000. Oh, Ubisoft servers, please, please don't do this to me. You can see this is what this guy's doing.
You look familiar. What is it? Perhaps we'll meet
What?
again.
Fast travel. I guess in theory you could just pick one and server cycle there, but again, I think server cycling is probably the most prone to error part of this
Fine
thing.
pirate like yes.
So if you could just do both, that's perfect.
Return soon.
Almost there. All right. I like the fillet one better because the walk isn't too far. The other one's kind of annoying, especially when you spawn. You can't like just walk straight because there's a crate or something that's blocking you. You gotta like go to the side.
A fine pirate. Yes.
Okay, this one did not refresh
Come
for
back
me.
anytime.
Yeah, this one you can't just go straight. You gotta like you gotta dodge it, you know.
The fucking dockmaster
I
demands
just want to get to the red
Is
overweight.
that who I think it is?
Okay, we're almost there to the overweight mark. Almost there. Think if this one didn't get bugged and it actually refreshed, and so was Filet, I think that would be enough for us.
You look familiar.
Okay, this one's actually bugged. It won't let him talk to her. That's great. Uh, let's see.
Last I checked, you.
Yep, that one's bugged. It won't let me talk to her. So let's try this again. They also just did maintenance last night, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's causing this. All right. This better have it, dude.
You dealt him a right scragging. The ship was choking on his.
Hmm? I'll never say no to
There
a
we
good
go. Ship
deal.
is overweight now,
Perhaps we'll
but
meet again.
we don't need to server cycle to just do Grand Fillet, and after we do that, we'll go ahead and sell our stuff to the highest paying bidder.
Listen, I can tell from a glance. Yes. It's the best I can offer.
Okay, all right.
Come back
So
anytime.
now that we've done that, let's just look at our inventory here, if I can. It's actually You won't let me open the map. Yeah, I think it's one of those bugs here, so we have to actually server cycle one more time. By the way, that is a pro tip. Like sometimes if something gets bugged, you server cycle. Like when you're unable to like set sail, that is the way indeed. Shall we do one more, y'all?
Fine powdy.
All right, perfect. Now it's too heavy to carry anything else. Okay, good stuff. So 580. So we started with 670, but so call it like we spent 90K. All right, let's see where we end up with this. So first point that you're gonna want to fast travel to. Try to do this in order if you can. Is the necropolis. All right, go to necropolis. We finally get to sell our stuff. There should be this person here. Overseas smuggler.
Hail.
You're only going to sell brandy here. You can see it's double up. All right, that's 103K. What does that mean? Pretty much all of these is profit. That's pure profit. You
Well,
just
bit of
covered your
station.
cost. All right. Next thing is the ruined lighthouse. This corrupt BMC officer,
Gegroet.
and you're just gonna sell wine here, okay? 23,000
De
for the
very
wine.
beste East Indies can offer. Dag.
All right. Next thing is where we sell the remaining two items is called the Cha Mangrove. All right, it's this way. It's top left of Mother of Shipwrecks. And there's this corrupt company officer here. Here we go. 61K for that. 50K for that. All right, so we basically moved from 670 to 820. Call it 660 because I spent some stuff on the manufacturing. Right? This is what 160K profit out of I spent like 80, 90K of capital. I mean, this is hands down the best
Come again.
method to earn silver at this time. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and a sub. And if you have other methods, let me know, comment it, and we'll try it out. Thanks, guys. See you.